want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercap today and be happy. Bye.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Tafida, Honorable Zeno Hassan Mekaswa, Chief Gabriel Olayinka, and Mr. Waziri Aaron Anthony. Don't miss this opportunity to unlock economic growth.
Welcome to the broadcast of news at 9 p.m. on Sumtv, the pulse of the nation. I am Ira Daniel Kupe. On the news tonight, Vice President Kashim Shettima presides over historic handover of Federal University of Applied Sciences in Kachia, Kaduna State. Adamawa State to establish new NYSC orientation camp. Akwa Ibom Governor submits 27-man Executive Council list for screening. And on to business news, CBN eliminates free ATM withdrawals from other banks. Sport news has it that Ambassador Seriki charges Kwaras United victory against 3SC. Now, the news in full. Vice President Kashim Shettima presides over historic handover of Federal University of Applied Sciences in Katsina, Kaduna State. In a landmark ceremony, Vice President Kashim Shettima oversaw the official handover of the newly established Federal University of Applied Sciences in Kachia, Kaduna State to the federal government. These momentous occasions mark the fulfillment of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu's pledge to establish a federal university in southern Kaduna. The event drew an impressive array of dignitaries, including Kaduna State Governor Obasani, Senator Sunday Marshall Katum, representing Kaduna South, and Daniel Amos representing House of Reps member for Jemaah Sanga Federal Constituency. Other notables attendees include Dr. Tunji Alause, Minister of Education, Dr. Ola Kolade, Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, General Christopher Musa, Chief of Defense Staff. This significant milestone underscored the administration's commitment to expanding access to quality education and promoting social economic development in the states. Federal University of Applied Sciences is poised to become a hub for academic excellence, innovation and research, providing opportunities for the youth to acquire cutting-edge skills and knowledge. As Vice President Shettima handed over the university to the federal government, he reaffirmed the administration's dedication to honoring its commitments and driving positive change in the country. The ceremony marks a major step forward in the actualization of President Tinubu's vision for more educated and prosperous Nigeria. A suspected child trafficker Oyeyechi Emeka has been arrested by police operatives in Imo State. The 40-year-old woman was caught during a stop and search operation in the Okigwe area. According to Henry Okoye, police spokesperson in Imo State, Emeka was arrested on February 7 while traveling to Ibonyi with a 5-year-old boy. Investigations reveal that the boy has been stolen from his mother's shop in Abia. The suspect allegedly received 30,000 naira from a syndicate to deliver the child to a buyer in Ebonyi State. The case has been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department for further inquiries. The police urge parents and guardians to remain vigilant and ensure their children's safety. Adamawa State to establish new NYC orientation camp. Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintri of Adamawa State has announced plans to provide a befitting orientation camp for the National Youth Service School NYC in the states. The governor made this known while receiving the Director General of NYC, Brigadier General Yushau Dogara Ahmed, at the government house in Yola. Fintri expressed dissatisfaction with the current state of the orientation camp at Damari, Gire local government area, describing it as not befitting for the training of our vibrant youths and young graduates. He assured that this administration will work towards providing a new and improved orientation camp, adding that the safety and welfare of core members are paramount. The governor also commended the NYC Director General for introducing innovations that have transformed the scheme's operation. In his remarks, Brigadier General Ahmed praised the governor for increasing the allowance of core members who are serving in the state and for augmenting their feeding during orientation courses. A report from Akwa Ibom State said the governor has submitted a list of 27 commissioners nominee to the State House of Assembly for screening and confirmation. This move comes 32 days after the governor dissolved the State Executive Council and hosted a validatory dinner to honor the outgoing commissioners. The nominees, who represent various local government areas, hold diverse qualifications, including senior advocates of Nigeria, professors, PhD holders, and barristers. The nominees will undergo screening and confirmation by the State House of Assembly before assuming their respective roles in the Executive Council. Anambra set to launch second round of immunization campaign. The Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency has announced plans to launch the second round of its Big Catch-up Immunizations campaign on February 14th. This initiative aims to target children who have missed previous vaccinations as well as those who are completely unvaccinated in 9 local government areas with high numbers of zero-dose and unvaccinated children. The immunization campaign will run from February 14 to 21 with vaccinations taking place at designated health centers, community centers, and other outreach locations. According to Namadi Ulubufusi, Director of Disease Control and Immunization at the agency, the campaign aims to strengthen efforts made during the first round and ensure that no child is left behind. The importance of routine immunization in reducing morbidity and mortality among children under 5 is helping to secure their long-term health. He called on stakeholders, including religious, traditional, and community leaders, civil society organizations, and the media, to help spread the message of routine immunizations to communities. A report from Bauchi State. Bauchi set to partner with, I take it again, Bauchi State partners with Portugal to boost economic growth. Bauchi State government Bala Mohammed has announced plans to partner with the Portuguese government to invest in various sectors, including energy, agriculture, commerce, and industry. This move aims to boost economic growth and development in the state. According to Governor Bala Mohammed, Bauchi State and Portugal share common interests, particularly in tourism and fertile land. He has requested the Portuguese government to invest in these areas, assuring them of a safe and secure investment environment. The Portuguese ambassador to Nigeria, Martin Santos Polo, visited the governor at the government house in Bauchi, where they discussed potential areas of collaboration. Ambassador Polo emphasized the long-existing partnership between Portugal and Nigeria, highlighting the need to renew and strengthen their ties with other states of the Federation. Governor Mohammed also informed the ambassador about the upcoming investment summit in Bauchi State, inviting Portugal to take full advantage of the event. The summit is expected to attract global investors, providing a platform for sustainable economic growth and development in Bauchi State. Report from Bayelsa has it that the state governor Duye Diri has categorically denied rumors circulating on social media that he impregnated Big Brother Nigeria reality star Nengi. The governor's office described the allegations as a malicious attempt to tarnish his reputation. According to Dr. Samuel Kolawale Oridipe, Director General of New Media to the governor, political enemies of His Excellency Senator Duye Diri, Governor of Bayelsa State, are at work again. What a wicked set of people spreading falsehood on the day that Prosperity Administration commenced activities marking its 5th-year anniversary. Oridipe emphasized that Nengi Rebecca Hampson has no personal relationship with Governor. Nengi herself took to social media to debunk the rumors, stating, "Let me be clear, I'm not pregnant for any governor." The governor's office expressed disappointment at the spread of false information, attributing it to the handiwork of political detractors. They urged the public to remain vigilant and not succumb to the mischief of rumor mongers. And from Cross River State, report has it that the Cross River State government has taken a groundbreaking step towards transforming the healthcare sector by distributing 196 laptops to health workers across the state's 3 senatorial districts. This initiative is part of Governor's Impact Project, aims to ensure easy and efficient storage and retrieval of medical records, thereby enhancing patient care and experience. For years, patients have suffered delays and disappointment due to lost data, damaged documents, and even rodents destroying files. However, with the introduction of laptops, health workers can now access and manage medical records efficiently. The distribution of laptops marks a significant step towards digital excellence in the healthcare sector. In addition to laptop distribution, health personnel are also receiving training on how to use the device effectively. The Commissioner of Health and the Director General of Cross River State Primary Healthcare Development Agency have urged health workers to seize the opportunity to enhance their skills and upgrade the healthcare sector. This initiative is expected to have a positive impact on patient care with easy access to medical records, enabling health workers to provide more efficient and effective care. The laptop distribution is a significant milestone in the state government's effort to improve the healthcare sector. Patients can expect a reduction in waiting times and improve overall experience. The Cross River State Government initiative marks a new era in healthcare in the state. As the healthcare sector continues to evolve, the state government remains committed to providing innovative solutions that improve patient care and experience. Delta State Government accused of deceptive financial reporting. The new Delta Coalition NDC has accused the Delta State Government of misleading the public about its financial situation. The group criticized the State Commissioner for Finance, Fidelis Tileji, for claiming that Delta State is the strongest financially in Nigeria. According to NDC, this assertion is a blatant falsehood that contradicts verifiable economic data. The coalition pointed out that Delta State lags behind other Nigerian states in key areas such as gross domestic product (GDP), internally generated revenue, and financial sustainability. Official statistics, according to NSC, shows that Lagos State has GDP of 41.17 trillion, while Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Imo State have GDPs of 7.96 trillion, 7.77 trillion, and 7.68 trillion respectively. In contrast, Delta State GDP stands at just 6.19 trillion. The NDC also criticized the state government of Delta for its inability to translate substantial federal allocations into meaningful economic growth. Despite receiving the highest allocation from the Federation Allocation Account (FACC), Delta State has failed to harness its resources effectively, resulting in a GDP that should be at least 3 times higher. The coalition accused the Delta State government of reckless spending, corruption, and lack of transparency, leading to underdeveloped infrastructure, poor healthcare, failing education, and rising unemployment in the states. NDC called for transparency and accountability, urging Deltans to demand the truth and hold the government accountable for its failures. Report from Ebonyi State has it that the Ebonyi State government has dropped the case against 118 defendants accused of involvement in the Ifeum and Eza-Ifeum communal clash. The State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Ben Odo, requested the court to discharge and acquit the defendants, citing the state's lack of interest in pursuing the case. The defendants, mostly members of the National Union of Road Transport Workers in Ifeum Motor Park, were charged for 4 years ago and have been detained at the Ebonyi Correctional Center. The communal clash, which started as a fight between two factions of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, resulted in the loss of lives and property destruction. The decision to discontinue the trial follows a peace pact signed by two communities in 2024, which was presented to the state government. Chief Magistrate Ojemba Osu Oko of Court 1 and Lins Ogodo of Court 2 have since discharged and acquitted the defendants. Going to Edo State, Edo lawmakers accuses police of claiming undue glory for rescued monarch. A lawmaker from Edo State, Honorable Enebebo Eugene, has criticized the State Police Command for allegedly taking credit for the rescue of His Royal Highness Friday Ihizo J, the traditional ruler of Odo Ogware Kingdom. Eugene questioned how the police could have claimed to rescue the monarch without apprehending the kidnappers. According to Eugene, the rescue was made possibly by efforts of the community which raised the ransom to secure the monarch's release. He stated that the police were playing hide and seek during the ordeal and only came forward to claim credit after the monarch's safe return. The traditional ruler was kidnapped on Friday 3rd, 2025, along with 3 others while riding a motorcycle. The police had claimed that they rescued monarch in collaboration with vigilantes and hustlers. However, Eugene's account contradicts this narrative, suggesting that the community's efforts were instrumental in securing the monarch's release. Going to Ekiti State government, Oyebanji receives accolade for development strides. Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji of Ekiti State has been commended for his strategic visions and developmental initiatives, which have earned him recognition as Governor of the Year 2024. One of his notable projects is the construction of a world-class agro-allied international cargo airport aimed at boosting the economic fortunes of Ekiti State. Oyebanji's efforts to revive community sports and strengthen cooperative movements have also been praised. Additionally, the World Bank's approval of an agribusiness hub in Ekiti State is expected to propel economic growth and improve farming activities for livelihoods improvement in the states. The governor has also invested in security infrastructure, including patrol vehicles and cutting-edge technology to ensure the safety of citizens. His commitment to rural road construction and electricity supply has also been acknowledged. Oyebanji's wife, Olayemi, has complimented his effort through her pet project, the Widows, Aged and Orphans Hope Support Foundation. The governor's dedication to Nigeria's secular state and his commitment to avoiding unnecessary diversion into religious issues have also been commended. Now, reports coming in from Enugu State has it that the Enugu State has achieved a remarkable 1,000% growth in its internally generated revenue, IGR, increasing from 30 billion to 500 billion annually. Governor Peter Mba revealed this significant milestone during the inauguration of the Presidential Committee on Economic and Financial Inclusion in Abuja. Mba attributed the exponential growth to the state financial inclusion strategies, which expanded the tax nets without raising tax rates. He emphasized the importance of economic and financial inclusion in achieving sustainable growth and shared prosperity. The governor also stressed the need for targeted programs that uplift vulnerable citizens, ensuring that economic expansion does not come at the expense of social welfare. He commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for initiating the Presidential Committee on Economic and Financial Inclusion and expressed his commitment to contributing to the committee's objectives. From Imo State, police arrest child trafficking during stop and search operation. The police in Imo State Command has announced the arrest of a notorious child trafficker Onyechi Emeka during a stop and search operation in Okigwe. According to the police, Emeka was intercepted while transporting a 5-year-old boy to Ebonyi State. Preliminary investigations revealed that the child has been stolen from his mother's shop, and the suspect initially claimed the boy was her sister's son, but inconsistencies in her statement raised suspicion. The police were able to identify the child's father through a phone number provided by the boy. Further investigation revealed that the suspect has received some money from the syndicate to deliver the child to a buyer in Ebonyi State. From Kogi State, report has it that Kogi State House of Assembly has officially declared Dekina Okura State House constituency seat vacant following the death of the lawmaker Edema Paul, who represented the constituency until his passing in December last year, died of an undisclosed illness at a private hospital in Abuja. The Speaker of the House, Ali Umar Yusuf, declared the seat vacant during plenary, directing the clerk to notify the Independent National Electoral Commission and other relevant bodies. This move paves the way for by-election to fill the position as mandated by the Constitution. Paul had resigned his position as Deputy Speaker of the House on December 21, 2023, citing health reasons. His resignation led to the emergence of Comfort Nwochola as the new Deputy Speaker. With the seats now declared vacant, political parties are expected to prepare for the by-election with potential candidates vying to fill the position left behind by the lawmaker. Going to Ogun State shut down 21 firms over environmental pollution. The Ogun State government has shut down 21 manufacturing companies in the last 6 years for violating environmental regulations, according to a report by Sumtv reporter. The affected companies spread across 8 cities in the state were shut down for various environmental infractions, including air and water pollution. Dr. Ola Oresanya, the State Commissioner for Environment, stated that the government takes environmental pollution seriously and has put measures in place to ensure companies comply with environmental regulations. Some of the shutdown companies were reopened after meeting the required standards. The government uses a 3-pronged approach to monitor industries, including routine inspection, community complaints, and reports from community development associations. Companies found polluting the environment are given 21 days to correct the problem, followed by a second warning and potential stop work order if non-compliance is achieved. The Ogun State government also established initiatives to encourage industrial growth while protecting public health, including the Ogun Investment Initiative, which provides investors with vital information on regulatory requirements. The government has also published the Green Book, a compendium of environmental laws and regulations in the states. And going to Oyo State, Oyo APC Health Power Minister Adelabu over restoration of electricity to supply. I take it again. Oyo APC Health Power Minister Adelabu over restoration of electricity supply to University College, Ibadan. The All Progressive Congress APC in Oyo State has commended the Minister of Power, Chief Adeba Adelabu, for his swift intervention in restoring electricity supply to the University College Hospital in Ibadan. The hospital had been without power for 3 months due to an alleged indebtedness to the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company. The Oyo APC, in a statement issued by Publicity Secretary Olawale Sadari, expressed gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for permitting the minister's intervention. The party also criticized the Oyo State government, led by Governor Seyi Makinde, for neglecting the hospital's plight despite its proximity to the governor's office. Chief Adelabu's intervention not only restored power to the hospital but also paved the way for 50-megawatt solar mini-grid project to be installed by the federal government. This project, expected to be completed within the first and second quarters of the year, will provide a reliable power supply to the University of Ibadan and the University College Hospital and College of Medicine. Going to Kaduna State, Kaduna House of Reps member Amos Magaji defect from PDP to APC. In a significant political move, Amos Gomna Magaji, a member of the House of Representatives from Kaduna State, has defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Magaji, who represented Jaba Zango Kata Federal Constituency, cited unresolved crises within the PDP at both national and local level as the reasons for his defection. He is the third PDP member to defect to the APC since the inauguration of the 10th Assembly, following Chris Okonta and Eriateke Obori Sieno. The lawmaker, who chaired the House Committee on Healthcare Services, is a two-time member of the House of Reps and has served on various committees including Defense, Reformation Institutions, and Constitution Review. However, Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda has objected to Magaji's defection, calling on the Speaker to declare his seat vacant. Chinda argued that Magaji had not complied with the constitutional provision regarding defection, which may result in losing his seats. Going to Katsina State, a devastating accident has occurred. 10 tomato traders from Zaria lost their lives while 7 others were injured and 5 are feared kidnapped in a bandit attack in Katsina State. The traders from Dammagaji Market in Zaria were ambushed by armed bandits at Takwoki village in Funtua local government area while returning from a tomato purchasing trip to Katsina and Zamfara states. As the driver attempted to evade the attack, the truck plunged off a bridge, resulting in a tragic loss of life and destruction of goods worth 60 million naira. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, has strongly condemned the attack, expressing his deep sorrow over the loss of life and calling for intensified effort by security agencies to rescue the abducted traders and bring the perpetrators to justice. Abbas, who represents Zaria Federal Constituency, extended his heartfelt condolences to the families of the deceased and prayed for the repose of their souls. He emphasized the need for security agencies to protect the lives and properties of Nigeria as provided in the country's constitution. And from Kebbi State, the report has it that Kebbi State unveils ultra-modern secretariat after years of delay. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris has successfully completed the State Ultra-Modern Secretariat, a project that has been stalled for years due to bureaucratic inertia. The Secretariat, which began construction in 2012, had an initial budget of 3.7 billion naira, but cost eventually reached around 12 billion naira. Governor Idris made the completion of the Secretariat a priority during his election campaign, and upon taking office, he resurrected the plans and reached out to local contractors to submit competitive bids. The two local companies, MTech Nigeria Limited and ZBCC Construction Company, presented a combined bid of just over 10 billion and completed the project ahead of schedule. The completion of the Secretariat is a significant achievement for Governor Idris and the people of Kebbi State. It underscores the importance of electing leaders who challenge the status quo and pursue progress. With the new Secretariat, Kebbi State is poised for a brighter future, making a departure from past shortcomings. The project completion also highlights the capabilities of local contractors who were able to deliver high-quality projects in the significant lower cost than the original foreign contractors. Governor Idris emphasized the importance of empowering local contractors to build capacity, reduce capital flight, and stimulate the state economy. Going to Kwara State now, report says Kwara State stakeholders unite against cultism and drug abuse. In a collective effort to tackle the rising menace of cultism and drug abuse, stakeholders in Kwara State gathered at the inaugural annual convention of the Zero Tolerance for Social Immoralities Initiatives, ZC Africa. This event themed Harmony in the Heartland, promoting peace and rejecting cultism and drug abuse in Kwara State, brought together parents, religious leaders, security agencies, educators, and youth representatives to discuss strategies for combating social vices and restoring moral values among young people. Ambassador Razak JJ, chairperson of ZC Africa, emphasized the urgent need for collaborative effort to address the significant threat posed by cult-related violence and drug abuse to the future of young Nigerians. He stressed that a united approach is necessary to foster a safer and more morally upright communities. The convention also saw the launch of the first edition of the Moral Compass magazine aimed at providing positive values and guiding young Nigerians towards ethical voices and choices. Additionally, ZC Africa honored individuals who have demonstrated outstanding commitment to social reform and moral advocacy. Newly appointed administrative volunteers were introduced, tasked with expanding ZC Africa's impact across campuses and communities in Kwara State. ZC Africa plans to take its convention to all 36 states, including the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), as part of its 2025 agenda. The organization also called for a sustained fight against corruption, examination malpractice, cybercrime, prostitution, which are major threats to national development. Going to Lagos State, we have reports that the Lagos State government has announced the cancellation of its work from home policy, which has been in place since February 2024. According to a press statement signed by the state head of service, Bode Agoro, the policy cancellation will take effect from 31st March 2025. The decision approved by Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu aims to improve service delivery in the state province of Kogi, Nasarawa, and Niger State have expressed mixed reaction to the enforcement of the third-party insurance policy by the Nigerian Police Force. While some welcome the policy as a blessing in disguise, others criticize it as a financial burden that benefits only the rich. The policy, which aims to provide financial protection for accident victims and vehicle owners, has been met with concern over its affordability and effectiveness. Some residents question the sudden enforcement of the policy, citing the need for more public awareness and education. In Kogi State, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Miller Tawaye, described the enforcement as smooth and effective. However, some residents expressed skepticism about the policy's benefits and the potential for extortion by police officers. In Nasarawa State, the chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Muhammadu Mekwaria, commended the initiative but called for more public awareness and education. Some residents expressed concern about the potential economic impact of the policy, citing the increased cost of vehicle ownership. In Niger State, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Shawulu Ebenezer Dammaman, said the command had commenced statewide exercise to check drivers' documents with an emphasis on third-party insurance. Some residents expressed mixed feelings about the policy, with some seeing it as a good idea and others criticizing it as an unfair financial burden. Going to Osun State, the Osun State government has issued a statement to clarify the recent Court of Appeal ruling in the local government election held in October 15, 2022. According to the government, the court did not reinstate the sacked council bosses, contrary to some reports. The government explained that the Court of Appeal affirmed the earlier judgment of the Federal High Court, which nullified the local government election due to irregularities. The court had declared the election unconstitutional, invalid, and void, and also sacked all persons occupying offices in the state local government council. The Osun State government has directed security operatives to arrest and prosecute anyone who may attempt to disrupt peace in the state. The government also warned against any attempts by individuals to gain entry into local government council secretariat and urged the head of local government administrations to ensure that only authorized personnel are allowed into the premises. The government has reaffirmed its commitment to holding the scheduled local government election on February 22, 2025, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Going to Plateau State, the report has it that the Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang vows to eradicate illegal mining amidst rising school dropout crisis. In a bid to address the burgeoning crisis of school dropout in mining communities, Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to combating illegal mining activities across the state. Speaking during a church service at the Cocking headquarters in Jos, Governor Caleb Mutfwang emphasized the imperative need for collective action to tackle the menace of illegal mining, which has been linked to a sharp decline in school enrollment in key mining areas. The governor expressed deep concern over the findings of the recent research, which reveal an alarming rate of school dropouts in mining communities such as Bassa, Riom, Jos South, and Barkinladi. He noted that many classrooms in these areas are virtually empty, with parents opting to send their children to work in mines instead of attending schools. We conducted research and discovered that schools dropout rates in these areas are distressingly high. Many classrooms are virtually empty. Just last month, we also discovered cases where parents in Bassa were sending their children for child labor. We're tracking them, Governor Mutfwang disclosed. The governor appealed to community leaders to take responsibility for sensitizing their people about the dangers of illegal mining and its impact on education. He emphasized that the government, in collaboration with religious institutions, will launch an intensive enlightenment campaign to revise the trends. I urge you to help our people understand that we are not trying to deprive them of their livelihoods. The devastating consequences of illegal mining are beyond imagination. I appeal to you all as leaders in your communities to take up this cause. May God burden your hearts with the urgency of this struggle so that you will rise above all affiliations and address your people, Governor Mutfwang pleaded. Beyond the issue of education, the governor highlighted the environmental devastation caused by illegal mining, warning that unchecked activities were leading to land degradation, destabilization of residential areas, and threats to government institutions. On the state security challenges, Governor Mutfwang emphasized the administration's unwavering stance against any attempt to destabilize Plateau State. He reaffirmed that while Plateau people are hospitable and accommodating, they are expected to honor their traditions, values, and institutions, and they have to be respected. All Plateau people seek is recognition and respect for their cultural values and traditional institutions. We will not allow any deliberate attempt to undermine our state, Governor Mutfwang stressed. The governor also emphasized the importance of church unity in achieving peace and development, pledging continued collaboration between the government and the people to build a stronger, more prosperous Plateau State. We're now taking a short commercial break. We'll be back shortly with other interesting stories. Please stay tuned.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable, and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye.
Welcome back. We're glad you're still with us. Now on to business news. CBN eliminates free ATM withdrawals from other banks. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has announced the elimination of 3 free monthly withdrawals from other banks' automated teller machines ATM effective 1st March 2025. In a circular signed by John S. Onoja, Acting Director of Financial Policy and Regulation at the Central Bank, the Apex Bank stated that the removal of free transfer is in response to rising costs and the need to improve the efficiency of ATMs. According to the CBN, ATM transaction fees for some banks' ATM will continue to attract no charge. However, other banks' ATM will attract a fee of 100 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawal with additional surcharge of up to 500 naira for offsite ATMs. The central bank explained that the surcharge is the ATM's deployer acquirer's income and shall be disclosed to the consumers at the point of withdrawal. International ATM withdrawals will be charged based on the exact amount imposed by the acquirer's international status. Central Bank noted that this review is expected to accelerate the deployment of ATMs and ensure that appropriate charges are applied by financial institutions to consumers of the service. The development comes as Nigerians increasingly adopt point-of-sale terminals, with the number of active ATMs decreasing by 3.82% in the first half of 2024. Going to sport news now, Ambassador Seriki charges Kwara United to victory against 3SC. Renowned young politician and businessman Ambassador Yahaya Seriki has urged Kwara United to rise to the challenge and secure a crucial victory against Shooting Stars in their rescheduled Nigerian Premier Football League NPFL match on Wednesday in Ilorin. Seriki, a devoted supporter of Kwara United, encouraged the team to seize the opportunity to make the state proud, emphasizing that a win will greatly enhance their position in the league. He expressed confidence in the players' ability to understand the importance of the match and assured them of his unwavering support. Kwara United currently sit 10th on the NPFL table after 22 rounds of matches this session, and a win against 3SC, who are currently second in the league standing, will be a significant boost to their campaign. NPF Match Day 23 run-up, Remo Stars maintained the lead. The Nigerian Professional Football League NPFL Match Day 23 fixtures saw Remo Stars maintain their lead at the top of the table with 2-1 win over Kano Pillars. Shooting Star moved to second place with 1-0 victory over Bendel Insurance. In other matches, El Kalemi Warriors edged Nasarawa United 1-0, while Rivers United defeated Lobby Stars 1-0. Abia Warriors thrashed Sunshine Stars 3-0, and Akwa United secured 2-1 win over Eyimba. On the NPL table, top 5 teams are Remo Stars with 48 points, Shooting Stars with 40 points, Rivers United with 38 points. Abia Warriors with 36 points, Enugu Rangers with 35 points. NPFL top scorers are A. Yusuf of Nasarawa United with 13 goals, R. Ali of Kano Pillars with 8 goals, I. Mustafa of Al-Kenemi Warriors with 8 goals. This is the end of the news at 9 p.m. for today. Before we go, here's a recap of the major headlines. That's all for now. Sumtv is a 24 hours TV station. We're live every day. You can follow us on Facebook at Sumtv and on YouTube at Supermedia TV. I am Ira Daniel Kukui. Good night.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is